Okay, my name is Albert Rutekanga. I'm Executive Director of Peace Education Initiative Rwanda. We come here to Kigali Genocide Memorial Center to bring those post-genocide younger generation club members affiliated to Peace Education Initiative Rwanda to learn how genocide was prepared here in Rwanda and how it was executed and the consequence of genocide to the Rwandan community. At the end, we anticipate to have a younger generation who have critical thinking, empathy, and a personal responsibility to reject violence. Actually, the mission of Peace Education Initiative Rwanda is to try to equip post-young generation about human rights education, genocide prevention, peace building, and to have a society which have spirit of critical thinking and to reject any violence which may occur in our country. And then we need our young generation to resist to any manipulation which should be happening in Rwanda again. And then we anticipate after this training they will be able to be a positive change to our community and to be peacemakers and to be human defenders. And after the training, we hope that the skills and knowledge they acquired here, they're going to help them to be positive change. Thank you.
I am by names of Motoni Wasekeza Brenda, and I am the coordinator of all youth clubs affiliated with Peace Education Initiative Rwanda. What we do in Peace Education Initiative Rwanda is to help mostly the youth who were born after the genocide to learn how to prevent it. And through that, we have to teach them the history first, because if you don't know where you came from, then you don't know exactly where you're going either. So by teaching them where they came from, the history of our country and other genocides and mass atrocities, we teach them to also have a critical mind, to think twice, even though leaders may tell you to do something, but with that critical thinking, you know what is right and wrong. And even though others may influence you to do it, but with that mind, you can do the opposite and do the right thing. So ways that we ensure that the youth that we have in our clubs get the information that they need to be equipped so that they can handle such things even outside of the clubs is by visiting memorials, genocide memorials like this one at Kigali, and others throughout the country and hopefully outside later on, so that they can learn, they can see for themselves that it's not just history, that these things really happened, and to show them that mainly the youth are the ones who had the job to execute all the commands. They were the ones who were influenced to do most of the work. And through that, if the youth can do such bad things and turn a whole country into a nightmare, they can also empower themselves to do the right things and lead a better life. And so through that, they learn that through Peace Education Initiative Rwanda, and hopefully even they will influence others who are outside of the clubs and even the generations to come, and through that we hope for a better future. Thank you.
Je suis Jolie Soleil, okay, and I'm a member of Peace Education Initiative Rwanda. So, as we see, we visited the Kigali Genocide Memorial. So, here I learned many things. Okay, first thing I learned is to watch my mouth so that I can say something that can improve life of people, yeah? And I learned something that the things which are small about ethnics, about division of people, they can grow and make something bad. So we have to, all I have to do something that can separate people in many ways. So, like participating human rights organizations, like watching something which can build people, instead of dividing them. Yeah, And another thing is that as a youth, my power, my strength of my body, my mouth, my word can all reach about saying never again. Not only saying, but doing something that can build hope of people, all peace of a people about their heart, their body, and their living or lifestyle. Thank you.
My name is Rusama Zamaiva Basilia. I'm a member of Peace Education Initiative Rwanda, and I'm here to talk about what we have learned today. And most of all, it's about experiencing what people went through without actually being there, seeing the pictures, the troubles they all went through, but also learning that what happened should never happen again. Taking never again not just as a phrase, but as an action. And it all starts with the small generation. We are the future of Rwanda, and we are the one building it in the upcoming days. So if we learn from our past and build a better future, then we're not just building it for us, but also for the kids who are to be born, or the ones in in nursery who don't know what happened. Yeah. And we have to respect human rights. It's not about girls or boys or how rich or poor a person is. It's all about Rwandans. We are all one person, whether it's religion, whether it's beliefs, where you study, where you work. We are all one person. Thank you.
Okay, I'm here by the names of Umutoni Shazia Purity. I'm a member of Peace Education Initiative Rwanda, and also I'm the leader at my school of that club. And also, we came here on the Memorial Center, so we've learned a lot of things here. We have learned how genocide was prepared. We have learned how to prevent genocide, and also we have learned how the ones who were like the leaders, who can bring like peace in their country, were the one to bring bad influence in the society. So we have learned what John Kabanda said, and also the prime minister, the founder of, like, he was the president, Habyarimana, what he said. And we have learned a lot about how the propaganda came into our country. We have learned how Hassan said that they should like destroy all the cockroaches, because they were saying that people are cockroaches. So we have learned a lot. We have learned how we can bring new influence, like peace in our country. And also we have learned that we're like the lives of men were taken, but we should never be in that shadows. We should bring initiative, we should bring peace in our country, either because we have sadness in our hearts, like some of the people are still in the darkness of the what happened to our countries, because a lot of people have lost their lives, a lot of people have lost their families' lives. So we should either we're sad, or we have a lot of burdens in ours. We should also bring peace in our country. And also, I'm going to influence my colleagues or my classmates so that we can bring peace in our country, so that we can bring harmony into society. And what we do in our club, we do teach others how we can bring peace, how we can initiate peace, and also we can fight against the ideologies of genocide. Thank you.
My name's Mugisha Manzi Grayson. I'm from Peace Initiative Rwanda. After visiting the Genocide Memorial, we studied many things. Rwanda in pre-colonial period, in colonial period, and post-colonial. We studied how the divisions were invented, and how the government and media played a big role in the genocide of Rwanda. So as the youth who did not experience the genocide but experienced the consequences, we want to initiate that never again should not be just a slogan. It should be we should like put it in activities. We should inform other Rwandans that genocide should not happen again, and we should fight it at all costs. And also, we saw where some people who died in genocide are buried, over 250,000 people. It's such a loss on the country. So that's why we have to fight it at all costs.